All right, we're back. It's Genius Bar. We're getting straight to business this week. Last week we front loaded with boring YouTuber talk. This week we are back.
They were so upset.
We are ready with so much Apple news. We have show notes. We have two guys that look like us, and we have the spirit of Apple and the spirit of the holiday season.
We do have the spirit of Apple and the spirit of the holidays behind us. I do want to say, before we get into important news, you're lucky. You're very lucky because here's what has happened, okay? First of all, a little behind-the-scenes baseball for anyone that's like, oh, God, you guys are late again. Listen to me. It's 1:30 in the morning right now. From 1:42, that's when we're starting this because Sam's been busy. He's been moving. I've been busy. And we're still showing up for you because you're family. And family above all. We showed up for you.
John's doing crunch time on the biggest project he's ever done. I literally have not stopped moving since I got out of bed today because I am actively moving. And you know what I said?
What'd you say?
I'd rather do this show than not put out an episode this week.
I would rather do the show than sleep, and so that's what we're doing. And I wanted to just say, you're lucky because I think I'm getting sick.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
I'm just gonna put it to you this way: if this was happening this time last week, I would have been screwed. Like screwed.
Okay, walk through the symptoms. Wait, you were just sick though. How are you getting sick again?
Okay, so here's what happened. When was I sick?
I feel like you were sick recently. Maybe like 2 months ago.
We'll have to roll back the tape on that and see. So I'm in the shower today, as you do, cleaning your balls. And when I'm in the shower, I like inhale through my mouth and I feel a little, the little tickle?
Oh, yeah.
The little warning tickle.
Oh,
and I was like, maybe I just haven't had anything to drink in a while. My throat's dry. Surely that's it. I'm not getting sick, right? And I'm sitting here editing the doc, obviously, and I just start sneezing. I have a bunch of drainage.
No.
This is me after, like, if we would have recorded this, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half ago, I sounded terrible. I think I sound okay right now. My cheeks are a little red.
Normal.
It's coming.
I didn't
it's
even
happening.
know. Dude, here's the good news, though. I also thought I was getting sick last night. Got the drainage and the tickle in the throat.
Okay.
Slept for 10 hours tonight. Woke up exhausted still. I'm fine. I'm fine, dude. So
You're
there's
not
hope.
sick?
All you got to do is sleep 10 hours and then move your entire apartment out to a townhouse, dude.
Okay. What if I don't have time to do
fine.
that? Right. Am I just going to be sick this week?
You might be.
Well, I'm glad because everything for the doc is finished and recorded. Genius Bar is about to be recorded. I will now be able to afford a whole week of being sick.
Nice, bro. I definitely got some work to do. I'm just, you know what I did though yesterday? I said, no, I'm not actually getting sick. That's not happening. I said I can't get sick right now.
Is that
That's
the
just not
trick?
possible. Yeah, no, because I think if you give into it and start popping some Zicam, bro. That's my routine.
Zicam? That sounds.
There's zinc tablets, and it is the one scientifically proven thing to shorten a cold if you take it right away. You can take about a day off the cold.
Zicam just sounded like some Walter White stuff. I know. I don't know what it was. You making zinc?
Anyway, guys, Apple Podcasts. We have a lot of news to talk about. There's been some interesting stuff. Let's just start with the first story I saw that I found pretty fascinating. You can cut to in a second. This was a big one for me personally this week. Actually, no, we're not going to Mac Rumors. We're going to Apple Track. Right here, Apple is exploring cellular MacBooks, dude. So
pretty cool, bro.
Okay, classic Apple move. A couple things here. Number one, I'm buying this. The amount of times I need to upload videos and I have to use a hotspot, or I'm like, dude, just the idea that I could like go edit anywhere without Wi-Fi and upload is so cool.
It'll be perfect for when you go out running with your MacBook.
Yeah, bro.
Like how you praise the watch all the time.
I saw a lot of people saying, oh, Apple could so easily do this, before. Why have they waited? But this is the thing. Apple always waits until they can integrate the technology into exactly how they want. Could Apple put a 5G Qualcomm into a MacBook right now? Obviously. But this is based off a report from Mark Gurman this week about Apple's rollout for cellular modems, and it's pretty interesting. We can actually take a look at that article too, because it basically just, I know you guys are like modem talk. Why do I care? This is actually a pretty big deal because it's yet another component of the iPhone that Apple can optimize.
I don't understand how they could possibly complain about the news, because I hope that they realize we don't make it. It has been made for us. We're working with what we got.
Yeah, that's true. So the idea is Apple's making their own modems, and eventually they're going to come to all their products. So they're starting with the iPhone SE 4. It's going to be, so basically they're going baseline modem, mid-tier modem, high-end modem within 3 years. So first year is going to be SE and the iPhone Air.
Yeah.
It has no millimeter wave. It's not going to be as fast as Qualcomm modems, but it's going to be way smaller and more efficient and less power drain.
Okay.
So for battery life, this is another huge jump. The more components that Apple has direct control over, the longer the battery life is going to get. I mean, we've seen this with their silicon.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So next year after that, they're doing low-end iPads as well. And then in 2026, they're going to do the Pro versions of iPhone and iPad. And that's going to have the full millimeter wave, fastest technology.
All right.
And there's going to be second generation speeds in 2026. It's very cool. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, just a modem, whatever. But I think that this is another huge step for Apple to not only own like more of their tech stack, but just to give people a better experience. And eventually, just like with their, their chips, I bet they're going to exceed the industry for the cellular modem speeds as well.
One small step for Apple, one big step for Sam. Giant leap. That's
every
what
time
is
I
it?
leave my house.
One step.
One small step for man, one large step for mankind.
Large leap. No, one giant leap. It's giant leap, I think.
I don't know.
Anyway, Apple Podcast, before we get in trouble for talking about space.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. We veered off talking even a little bit.
How can you make my Vision Pro any better than it is? Because it's sitting with dust on it right now.
Well, they're talking about adding the modems in the Vision Pro too. But that one don't make no sense to me.
So you want me to wait. When? Because when is the next possible Vision product?
They're saying Vision
Who's
Pro.
They? Is it Gurman?
Yeah. Oh, it jumped down the page. What the hell? What the hell is even
Whatever
going on
Gurman
here?
said, we're just going to add a year to that.
I saw something about Vision Pro. It just says they're discussing bringing it to the Vision Pro, not a year.
Well, that'll be perfect for gaming.
Dude, what a great transition. Did you see this leak? This is really interesting.
You're welcome.
Dude,
I just
look at this.
you.
According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, once again, gaming on the Vision Pro is about to be real because Apple is working with Sony to bring their PlayStation VR 2 controllers to the Vision Pro.
That's pretty cool. That's
not gonna lie.
Pretty cool.
I don't know why them partnering with a third party didn't make sense. I guess it doesn't feel like Apple-y to me.
It doesn't. This feels like a short-term answer for a problem they created, for like a long-term issue that they created. They really did push this thing out with no real gaming capabilities. The biggest issue was like not being able to move far and do anything important. And also, I think they have learned a lesson through all the feedback that you can't game with just gestures. That's not how gaming works. And sometimes it's actually very helpful to have controllers. And I don't know about you, but if I can use those VR controllers from Sony and they let me move more than 2 feet in either direction, we got a deal.
Cool. That could be cool. I have a feeling they're probably waiting for Dub with Vision OS 3 to announce more like crazy stuff. But it is interesting that Apple themselves did not develop their own controllers.
That's what I'm saying. I think that they really assumed they wouldn't have to. And now to like fix this short term, they're going to do, I think they will make their own, but right now it's just like, this is what we got. And you know what? I'll take it. I'm not even going to complain. I accept
So when's the last time you've used your Vision Pro now, genuinely? I like this diary of like the digression that we're going through.
What does my face say?
Maybe the silence speaks for itself here.
It's been a minute. It has been over a month at least.
Dude, I will say though, and I've stood by this and I will continue to say this, It is, I think, better than going to a movie theater.
Oh, anything is better than going to a movie theater.
No, going to a movie theater is
I would
fun.
rather fucking pirate it and watch it 2 pixels in my fucking phone on an iPhone 4 than go to a theater.
When I went home for Thanksgiving, I watched Ratatouille and Inside Out 2.
Oh, that's so cute. You're adorable.
Oh, dude. Not only does Ratatouille hold up, it fucks.
I've never seen that movie.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dead serious.
Are you still planning to maybe visit me this month?
We have to. This is something we have to do for reasons.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a new 83-inch OLED for the living room. So maybe
are you buying this, or is this a sponsored thing?
I wish it was a sponsor. If LG's watching, then please, God.
Oh,
actually, I have a hookup at LG. We were there.
We are there, and I have hookups at TCL. I haven't paid for a TV in half a decade.
I don't want a TCL.
Don't make that face. Don't make that face. This is
I'm not touching TCL.
They do not pay me anything. I have never had to do an ad for them. I'm just telling you, their higher end TVs are the real deal, and if you are just going to shake your head, you're missing out.
I don't believe that TCL can make a good panel.
You can think that all you would like. They do.
Because I have 2 TCLs in my house and they look like dog.
What are they?
85-inch LEDs. Dude, they don't. Wait. They don't even make OLEDs.
They make QLED.
Oh, buddy. Nice try, pal.
Oh, buddy. Oh, okay.
Nice try, Diddy.
That's not my fault you're missing.
Okay.
That's not my fault you're missing out.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually a really good deal. Actually, for everybody watching, this could be helpful. At Costco, and my dad works in electronics, so he could hook me up with a good deal on like certain TVs. Basically, he can get me one for cost, which is what it costs to purchase it, and then there's no markup. But I recently became a member of my Costco, and I am getting an 83-inch OLED LG. I think it's a C3 or a C4 for $2,500.
That's
it has the
good.
exact same chip as their top of the line TV as well.
Huh.
So if everybody's like, oh yeah, but it's going to be bad. The only difference between this and the top of the line from their tech specs is that the new one gets brighter. Okay, I have blue eyes. I need to turn down the brightness if that's a thing. So I am hyped, bro. And I also went couch shopping. I'm so excited about this. It will be the most expensive piece of furniture I've ever bought by like triple.
Okay. Is it comfy as hell?
It is the most comfortable couch I've ever sat on.
Is it the Mammoth?
Life. No, what is that?
Oh, the Mammoth is my favorite couch of all time.
Oh, no, it's not that.
It's called the Mammoth because it's large, really big, and really squishy and comfy. This is what happened when I first saw the Mammoth. I was in a tiny furniture store, so it was a day of multiple visits to furniture stores. You know what I mean? So like the big box stores, and then the little tiny ones owned by like, in this case, a little Greek lady.
Okay.
And I was the only customer in there. Because little Greek lady, little tiny store, and she was very happy and surprised to see someone walk in. And so she's following me to there's multiple rooms, because this was definitely not a store. This looked like a daycare that she purchased and then put furniture in. And all the way downstairs, she had the Mammoth. And I go, what's that? She goes, Dad, is the Mammoth. Sit on it. And I did. And I was sold ever since. Ever since sit on it. And now I always think of sit on it.
Did she have euros that she was serving as well?
That didn't come with the couch, but if it could,
that's a rip.
I would be forever grateful.
But yeah, dude, so I'm going to do, because I think to my knowledge, you can get a 97-inch OLED, but it costs $20,000. So
okay.
20 grand is a little bit more than $2,500.
It's a little
for those
bit,
extra
yeah.
inches. So
you know what would help with that?
Not worth the 20 grand.
Sponsor money. Let's do an ad and we'll get your TV. Sam, I got to be real with you. There's too much stuff about me and my family on the internet. I just wish there was any way to help relieve me of this stress.
John, that's why today's episode is sponsored by DeleteMe.
Oh, DeleteMe, what do they do?
Dude, DeleteMe is just incredible. There's these, basically what happens is over the time if you're on the internet, all these data brokers are out there. Their business is specially designed to create data about you, and then they sell your data to other people. So you're like, well, that really sucks. I don't like my data being out there. I don't like getting spam calls because
that really sucks. I don't like my data being out there. I don't like getting spam calls.
It was happening all the time. So with DeleteMe, here's what they do. They work on your behalf. You tell them the data that you want deleted, and they will go out and search. They reach out to all these data brokers independently, so you don't have to do the work. And it's a continual service. So like if new stuff pops up, they go, nope, can't have that. That's Sam's. Nope, can't have that. That's John's. And they help you reclaim a lot of your data.
Is there like a discount code I could use?
Dude, you can take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for DeleteMe with a special discount for our listeners. Now at a special discount. Today, get 20% off your DeleteMe plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and use promo code geniusbar at checkout. The only way to get 20% off is to go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and enter code geniusbar at checkout. That's joindeleteme.com/geniusbar, code geniusbar.
Thank you, DeleteMe.
So yeah, I'm super excited for the TV. I'm super excited. I've never had like a proper living room setup like that. I mean, you never saw my current place, but it was just like couch, cheap IKEA love seat. I've never actually invested into my place. So I am investing in every aspect of it this time because I want it to be basically the building I'm in right now is nicer appliances, more premium out of the gate. Okay. So for this new place, it's still really nice, but it's not as nice. And I want to invest in making it really nice in my own. Because also a couch, when I buy my $4 million house in LA.
Also, you don't have a lot of space there. So it's like when you're done working, you can't get far enough away from work for it to be homey. So that's going to be nice. You'll have places for work, and then you'll just have a really nice homey living area.
So I'm excited. But yeah, to sum things up, the only time I'm using Vision Pro is to watch TV. But there's sometimes that I just want to, like my friend said, he's like, dog, you always talk about how Vision Pro is the best movie experience. I believe you. It's just, why would you spend $2,500 on an OLED TV when you have Vision Pro? And I said, well, a couple of reasons. One is like having people over and having a social experience. And number two is there's sometimes I just don't want to strap it to my head. Like after the day I've had today, I don't feel like strapping a Vision Pro to my head. I feel like laying on a comfy couch and watching it on a beautiful OLED television. That's
when I'm like, I don't think Vision Pro when I'm in the mood to watch something. I have to think about wanting to watch something in Vision Pro first for that to happen. It never is that my default answer to watching anything. Maybe a 3D movie, it's the default answer, but other than that, I have a really nice TCL TV in the living room. I have a giant 130-inch projector in a theater in my house. So Andrew Edwards, I feel his fingers violently tapping on his phone right now, sending us a text message, but I won't get it because my Vision Pro's turned off.
But I will say, dude, I've been TV shopping recently, and everybody's like, it's an Apple podcast, right? Can you guys stop going off track? This is completely on track, and let me tell you why.
It's on track because I'm with Apple Track.
Good one.
I actually hate that I said that, and I wish I would cut it out. I won't remember to cut it out, but
no, you won't. You won't. I think a lot of people have said, why has Apple never made a TV? And a lot of people say, not a high enough margins, and they missed the gate. Like if the Apple was going to make a TV, they should have made it back then, 10 years ago. I completely disagree. I think right now is the perfect time for Apple to make a TV. Genuinely. Here's why. Every television sucks. Even a beautiful $20,000 97-inch LG OLED. The panel itself is incredible.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But the software is unusable. Now, LG, and I'm not saying this because we went there and visited. I genuinely wanted an LG over everything because I've had a Sony. Sony's really good picture, but the software is Google TV. I don't like Android TV. It is so bad. It is so awful.
The only thing worse than that is Tizen. I have a Samsung TV over there that's ass. It's bad.
Samsung, my appliances in my new place are Samsung because that's when they installed, and I've genuinely thought about not using them because I hate Samsung.
What do you mean not using them? Are you just gonna like
would it be that hard to hand wash my dishes? Yeah, maybe put a Fire Out back. I don't like Samsung electronics at all.
Okay.
Anyway, so in looking at these TVs, and even this new one that I'm going to get because I need a new TV that I'm going to keep for a while, all the software isn't there. And I've realized the only way to make it usable is to plug in an Apple TV, which is the first thing I'm going to do for my upcoming entertainment setup. And it's going to look incredible, my Apple TV 4K. But I just see Apple getting into this market, and I think there's so many people that would be I think there are a shocking number of people that would be willing to pay 5 to 10 G's for a proper Apple TV set.
I mean, how big is the monitor?
The Pro Display XDR is a 32-inch, $5,000 monitor.
$5,000 for 32 inches. What is going to be how much for 65?
It's built for reference. Like it is when they announced it, you'll notice they did not compare it to TVs or monitors. They compared it to specifically reference monitors for specific professional color grade workflows. This television is not going to be, I mean, you could probably, I'm sure there will be some of those features in there, but I think the reason it's so expensive is they needed the brightness to a certain level. They needed the color grading to a certain level. I think a TV could be around the same, but the question is, and I want to know this from you.
Okay.
What's the size that Apple releases? What size is the Apple TV?
If they're only doing one, it's 65 inches. That's like the most universal.
That's too small. That's too small.
I agree. It is too small, but that's the most universal thing that will fit in the most homes. Not everyone is going to accommodate a 75-inch goddamn TV. 85, 90. That's not
83.
83.
I've got a 65 right now, and it's too small for the new place. And I want something bigger. I was on a 55-inch before this one, dude.
When?
Before I moved here. Yeah.
55 is not a lot of inches.
Especially for my last apartment, which that's crazy. You never saw either of the apartments I lived in. That's actually wild.
And I'm going to immediately see the new place.
That's so weird.
Could when do you lose your keys to this place? Lose them. When do you have to come back?
Oh, you'd probably come after Christmas for that couple days. So
oh, I forgot there's like a holiday this month. This is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I was like feeling bad about my last video tanking on YouTube, but then I'm like, wait, it's impossible for me to put out as many videos I need to while moving and holidays. Like that's just not possible working alone.
You're only one Sam.
Yeah.
You're just Sam.
So I don't
There's
feel
a
bad.
song
It's still a
about
good
it.
video. If you guys want to know about iOS 19, I made a video that I'm very proud of. I still think it's the best iOS 19 rumors video so far.
Oh, of course, it always is. You guys should go watch it. Make sure you got to go to your channel and show the thumbnail so that they know.
But you know what they should really watch?
We're watching.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but you know what they should really watch?
This is not your channel.
Hold on, bro.
There we go. There she is. There she is. Hey, you changed the thumbnail.
I did A/B testing.
Oh, this is the one that won?
Apparently.
Huh. Does smiling like that work in thumbnails? Should I start doing that?
I don't know. I think so. Apparently, I mean, it won over the one that was different.
Just look at you. You look happy. You just look happy to be there.
I am, frankly. But here's what we needed to talk about. You dropped the trailer on your YouTube. This is embarrassing. You dropped a minute trailer. I'm putting myself on blast. You got more views on me on a 1-minute trailer for a video that you're posting than I did on an actual video. You officially win, bro.
No.
Congratulations. Give it up. You win. No, I'm serious. You win.
I'm okay. Thanks a bunch.
And be happy because I'm not. This isn't being sarcastic. You genuinely
I know you're
win,
not being sarcastic.
And you deserve every bit of success that you're going to get. And I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Sam. Well, you didn't need to hit me in the feels like that on the show in front of everybody.
But yeah, you dropped an incredible trailer. I got chills when watching it. A lot of other people did. If you guys haven't seen it, obviously, I didn't know you were doing animation. That's incredible. Just like every part of this, you've just killed. And I am so excited.
And thank you for being in it.
This. Oh, yeah. I forgot I'm in this video.
Yeah, you're in the trailer, but you're also in the fucking documentary.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you come right up.
I have a question. Is that stock footage or is that the real house?
That's not the real house. I would never do that to them.
That would be sick.
We have made contact with some of these people, and I just would feel bad. You know, I don't want to be. We've been very clever about how to show things, what to show, and what to change the look of a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, there's Luke.
Yeah.
Luke got the last shot of the trailer because he made a face. There it is.
That's also, dude, your branding is so good. How did you? I'm telling you, you're just better at this than me, man.
What are you talking about?
Because you just care so much.
I care, and it gets me in trouble. How often?
Yeah, but it's just incredible. I'm just generally so proud of you.
Thank you. I mean, this is the. I appreciate and I understand what you're saying. This to me, this is the best thing I have ever made and will make for a while. So it's not like everything I put out is this good. That's the issue. Is like we keep putting stuff out, which then makes people expect something crazier, and then this is the craziest it's going to get. We're going to have to go backwards a little bit after this. We're going to have to reset.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just a wee little bit.
Hey, great example of my iOS 19 video. Like, it's a good video, but it's not as good as like my iPhone 17 video, I don't think.
Well, there's a bunch of iPhone 17 and iOS things that we have heard about.
Yeah, you said you heard a bunch of crazy stuff about iOS 19 recently, which I don't believe, actually.
Did I say iOS 18? What version are we on?
We're going to be on 19 next year.
What? How? How is time real?
I know, but you said you saw some pretty exciting things that I do not believe.
You don't believe them. Okay.
Okay.
That's
you can bleep this out of the podcast if you want. But you said that there was, let's just say you saw that it looked a lot different than it does. What is so funny? What is so funny?
The way you said it is... Right. That's what I said.
I just don't believe you. Because iOS 18 was the biggest update ever, and it would shock me if they did.
Well, it's almost like if iOS 18 was the biggest update ever in terms of features, maybe the only thing iOS 19 would have going for it is looking a little different. I don't know.
That would be sick.
I don't know.
We'll leave it there for now. I don't
know anything.
I'm not going to press you anymore. Yeah, these are just our guesses. But I am fascinated by that. And yeah, okay. You have a couple more things on your list that I want to get to because they're very interesting.
Okay.
Let's talk about this.
I saw it when you saw it.
Yeah. Okay. One of the biggest tech websites in the world. They always rank on Google. They have a crazy SEO team. Is a website called The Verge. Huge website. Big. I mean, I used to go there all the time. I really enjoyed reading their stuff. The way I would describe The Verge is they were really good at covering, but they don't really have any like interesting, like they never had Apple exclusives, which is the thing that I care about.
Yeah. They were in 2013, the best.
Yeah. And now they only give you a few articles free. And then if you keep going, like you click through the free articles that they give you, they have switched to a subscription model.
Where is it?
I don't know. I think it's maybe rolling. Oh, here we go. The Verge now has a subscription. So yeah, they're charging. The Verge has switched to subscription only.
Monthly $7. You get unlimited. What is it? Go up. Unlimited articles, subscriber only news. Oh dude. Shit! You get newsletters? No fucking way, dude.
This is what gets me.
What insane value! You get email newsletters for $7 a month.
This is what killed me. You pay $7 a month, and they say there are fewer ads.
It's for audio listeners.
I'm sorry.
It says fewer better ads. What the hell does that mean?
Sorry, Verge, fuck you mean I'm paying you $7 a month and I still get ads?
They're better,
I'm sorry.
They're better, Sam.
I'm sorry. Are we all losing our minds?
Better ads.
When you used to make pennies off of me from advertising and I'm handing you $7 a month, I don't get ads from your site. That's psychotic.
Well, you know, they're better.
Dude,
that's what it says.
$7 a month? Are you joking? Who made these calls? Who does this?
Okay, let's do a really fun thing.
This is just crazy.
Hang on. Reset. You and I, we're coming in hot, okay? We're coming in too hot. It's late. We're tired. We're just taking it out on the Verge, okay?
No,
hang on. Yesterday. Let's do a really fun. Let's do a really fun thing where we go to their article explaining why, and let them convince us. Let's hear them out.
Okay.
I want to know.
Okay, we're doing this. Today we're launching a Verge subscription that lets you get rid of a bunch of ads. See, that's... Dude. Get you unlimited access to our top-notch reporting. Dude, I had unlimited access yesterday before you did the paywall. And analytics...
Top-notch reporting.
It'll cost you $7 a month at 50 a year, and for a limited time... Well, okay, they're making a big deal out of sending us a magazine. Okay, cool. They were like talking on the listen, I really like The Verge, but they were talking in their podcast. They're like, man, it's really hard to like make and print things. I'm like, yeah, that's what okay. Like it was very weird. Just the way that they pitched this whole thing. They're like, a few years ago, we decided the only way to do this was to bet on our own website because we didn't want to have to chase our algorithms. And we didn't want to compromise our famously dude. What do you mean? Hold on.
This is very what's the word?
Disingenuous.
That and indulgent. That's the word I was looking for.
Self-indulgent, yes. So they go basically they were like, and we definitely didn't want to compromise our famously strict ethics policy to accept brand endorsement deals from the companies we cover, which almost all of our competitors in the creator economy are forced to do and are able to run sustainable businesses. Okay, here's the deal. This is so silly. We do not accept things of value. Okay, here. Let me just say this. I just got an ad for Meta on the right side. We know that Vox does custom ads. This is not a Google AdSense ad. So someone at your company is taking money from Meta and you're reviewing Meta. So what do you mean you're not accepting sponsor money?
Maybe that's after the $7 and you get the better ads.
Yeah, true.
These are the worst ones.
After you pay them $7, then they're just you got to think,
Paramount Sam.
Plus,
you got to think.
Paramount Plus, you have covered in stories. What do you mean you're not? What do you mean you're not doing sponsorships?
They said anything of value. Do you think they've accepted a free pair of Meta Ray-Bans? Do you think they've accepted a free iPhone? Because that's weird. Because they have iPhone reviews that drop early, which is funny because you wouldn't be able to purchase one early, and it's almost like you might have been given an iPhone. And I don't know how valuable an iPhone is. Some might argue like $1,000 or so.
Here are the core guidelines in our code of conduct. We don't accept things of value from companies or their PR firms. What?
That's what I'm saying. You didn't buy the iPhone that you what did you?
Yeah, what? No, because they're cashing in on their. Well, hold on, but this is so hypocritical.
Apple's like, here's an early iPhone for review, and Neli's like, no,
dude. Yeah, what? And here's the thing: they also do have a relationship with Apple, and for them to posture as if their relationship with Apple is not a consideration at all is silly. Everyone has a bias. If a company's giving you early access to an iPhone and you know that video is going to go crazy and the article page views are going to go crazy, that's going to change the way that you talk about it in some way. And to put up an ethics policy and to act as if there is zero material impact whatsoever, I believe is fundamentally silly. And I didn't know that was in their ethics policy, but I do find that funny. Like, just be open about your bias. Be like, yeah, Apple sent this to us and like we work with Apple and we're one of the longest running people to run with Apple. Like, yes, it's not that I don't believe that they're going to tell the truth, but there's certainly going to be a different way that they cover maybe some of the controversies in order to maintain that relationship. There's just no question.
The weird thing is, you didn't have to do this. Like
yeah, they did this to themselves.
Like we are talking about this. We're talking about their ethics policy somehow because they mentioned it. They went out of their way to mention it in an article asking for subscription revenue. They're famously strict ethics policies. So then we had to look into it, and it turns out it's kind of not real.
I mean, they're talking about how advertising and sponsors are a separate division. Okay, cool, but
that's
you're still accepting sponsor money. Like I'm confused.
There's a loophole in your ethics policy a little bit.
You're like the guy in the cubicle next to me does our ads, but we don't accept the money, so we're fine. Like, come on, bro, come on.
I mean, listen, the money just shows up in my wallet. I don't know where it came from. I don't know.
Anyway, this is silly. I have no problem with them charging, but for them to put down creators and say, "Oh, all the creators have to do sponsored stuff."
That's like a drug dealer being like, "I don't make them. Come on."
Yeah, I don't.
I have a strict
the vitamins.
ethics policy here.
Yeah, I get them from somewhere else. That is funny. Come on, God, and I love David Pierce. Genuinely has been is one of my role models. I think he's an incredible journalist. Nilay Patel, I think, generally does a very, very good job. Just to be straight clear, this is not a personal attack on the people of The Verge. This is a personal attack on the
website.
Structural, on the website and the people. Clearly, this came from the marketing and the money team. I just can't believe they had a lot of ads on their website and they work with a lot of companies. I just can't believe it.
Yeah, dude, hang on. Wait a fucking second.
Yeah, wait, can we look at the ad on the homepage?
Are you thinking of what I'm thinking of?
Bro, look at the homepage. Show the homepage.
Thank you. How many times have we gone on The Verge on Genius Bar and there's a giant half-page Verizon ad or some shit?
Like that's the first thing you see.
Come on,
that's
guys.
Incredibly valuable space. I mean, they're like I said, their SEO is incredible. Their page views are nuts. They get millions.
Let me do this for you, guys. Pay $7 a month. We know the site is.
Yep.
Oh, you got hit with one right there. We know the site is less pretty and kind of convoluted when we have full page ads on it. So to help with that, no ads for $7 a month. That's how you do that. But instead, you go, they'll be smaller.
So, yeah, it's really disappointing. I really like The Verge. Usually there's also a thing for press to be able to log in with a press account. That's not a thing. Frustrating, disappointing.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so cringe, the whole thing, but top-notch reporting, famously strict. What are you guys? You are drinking
You know what doesn't have a
Kool-Aid.
paywall on it? The Verge subscription explainer as to why you should subscribe.
Why is it so long, dude? Okay, so what do you think happened? Is ad spend down, or are the views down?
It's harder to make money off of web advertising.
That's true.
I would have probably. Here's what I'm confused about. They're saying they don't do sponsored content, but they clearly do sponsored content. So, I mean, Audible again is a custom if you're looking at the ads, it's not. I don't know. We can move on from this. People are probably bored from this now, but I'm just trying to say,
this is the tech website, and it's just. I don't know.
I mean, all I'm going to say is that 9 to 5 Mac and Mac rumors don't seem to be having any issues.
And they have exclusives.
And I've heard about the money. Actually, I can say this publicly because it is a public article. Did you know that there's an article talking about 9 to 5 Mac from back in the day? That's Gurman. It was an interview with Mark Gurman. Actually, maybe I can find it. Mark Gurman, 925 Mac.
Well, here's the only issue with The Verge doing this. This is going to trickle down now. This is going to be the green light for these other tech websites to go, maybe. 9 to 5 Mac going to become $9 to $5, please.
Here it is. How an IT guy, this is this is one of my favorite articles I've ever read. How an IT guy stranded in Paris turned himself into the most powerful source of Apple news. This is a great profile on Seth Weintraub, which is the owner of 9 to 5 Mac.
Yeah,
and in this article,
the other ones.
You can go down and the big one is he's who found Mark Gurman. So he Yeah, he did this, and then there's a mention in this article of how much money he was making, and I can't find it.
10K a month or something.
It was like his lowest month was like 10 to 15 grand a month,
and that was back a few years ago, kind of. So,
yeah, dude. Here we go. Here we go, dude. Look at this. Let me read this. Some people get more or less from ads. Gurman, for example, contributes more than the average reporter, and he gets an extra ad on the homepage, whereas copy editors don't publish nearly as much, so they get paid in cash. But Weintraub says the system is huge for his staffers. Oh, this is the business model that I wanted to say. This is brilliant, and I think Seth is a genius for this. So the way 9to5Mac does it is the top ad in every 9to5Mac article, 100% of that money goes to the author.
That's cool.
The other ads on the page, it's either a split or goes all to the website. And the homepage ad either goes split between a contributor, but I think that one goes all to the owner of the website. Okay. So this basically talks about how, Gurman, when he was at 9to5Mac, quote, never had a sub $10,000 month, end quote. So if Gurman was making that at 9to5Mac, imagine what he's making at Bloomberg, one of the biggest news publishers in the world.
Yeah, and hopefully he's salaried. I would hope.
Probably way more than either of us could dream of making, because his work is incredible. He's at exclusives and he drives page views. I'm just trying to say, maybe The Verge, maybe you should. Here's what I noticed about The Verge: they got a lot of overhead. Like, I think that they've created a lot of quote unquote fat of so many different authors, so many different beats, that it's like you could just give the money directly to these people, still pay them incredibly well, and maybe not have so many like ad team people. And I don't know. It feels like a very traditional media organization. And I think I've also heard crazy numbers about Mac rumors. I've heard people make cuckoo for coconuts money there.
Well, like, okay, here's...
So that's my criticism of...
I'm trying not to judge for... I think anyone should have the option to go to a subscription model if that's what they think. My only issue is, like, The Verge, I think, has overestimated their value a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, if they took all the videos off their YouTube channel and put that behind a subscription, I would almost understand that, because it's like that's a form of entertainment. The viewer is getting something out of that. Writing on the website is just kind of like you're just aggregating information that's already out there, but you're taking it, and then people have to pay for it for you to talk about it with your top-notch words. That's insanity. If they have exclusives, this is a different conversation. If you guys can start pumping out some exclusives, then this whole thing changes. I will pay $7 a month. But if you're not putting your own thing out, you're not making anything entertainment wise around it, and it's just words that you have seen from other words on other websites that you rewrote.
Yeah, it's weird. Dude, I have been moving all day long, and I am so hungry.
Well, boy, do I have a gift for you. Have you heard of today's sponsor, Huel?
Wait, what? What is Huel?
I shipped it to you. It's sitting right on your desk. I knew you were hungry. I knew you were moving, and that you were going to need substance. Substances? Sustenance is the word.
Like this?
There
this
it is.
Thing right here?
Yes. Here, do me a favor. Open it up right now. Open it.
Ooh,
hear that cracky? Give it a
Wait,
little.
It says on here this is a nutritionally complete, ready-to-drink meal.
Yeah, it's funny because that's completely true. Give it a little sippy sip.
1 second, I'm just tearing it off and exploded on my desk.
It's so chocolatey. Oh, that was my first time actually trying the Huel Black Edition in the bottle, the chocolate one. It's actually very chocolatey and very delicious. Wow.
So this has 400 calories. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a nutritionally complete meal in a bottle. So, listen, some people use it as a meal replacement for like a breakfast or a lunch or a dinner, especially since it's the holidays. Sam's moving. He has no time. This is perfect. I went through a whole phase where I ate nothing but Huel for like months. And
Isn't that when you like lost a bunch of weight?
Yeah, that's how I started my weight loss. Like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner was Huel. I think I had 4 a day because 3 was too little amount of calorie.
That's fair. Dude, okay, yeah, this is the Black Edition ready to drink. I think that's our favorite. It's incredibly affordable. They taste pretty good, and it's for your most inconvenient meals. Genuinely, that's not this. People are like, this is a bit for the podcast. I genuinely have not eaten because I've been working constantly. So this
I can confirm.
Yeah, this is like sick, actually. And
look at him; he's just withering away.
You can take the leap and join the community of Hooligans with this exclusive offer for new customers: 15% plus a free gift with code GENIUS at Huel.com. Huel.com.
Am I allowed to make a recommendation, like personally?
Yeah.
So I love Huel that comes in the bags. I mean, first of all, there's so much in here. It comes. Sam has the bottle. You can mix it in the bottle and take it to go, and it's wonderful. But listen, it's a crazy hack. They mix it for you and sell just the bottles. You can buy it already bottled and ready to go, and it's so smooth and so creamy and so delicious. So from me to you, buy the bottles. You'll be happy. You'll be more than happy.
Guys, that's 15% plus a free gift for new customers with code GENIUS at Huel.com. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters, like moving my entire life.
Thanks, Huel.
Anyway, that's The Verge. That's our thoughts on that. Hope your subscription goes well, but you definitely have lost me as a regular reader of The Verge. So,
well, that was my next question. Do you think that this is like a moment that people look back at where like, oh, that's where The Verge fucked up?
I mean, yeah, unless they fundamentally change the way that they do news, which is don't add context and insight and start doing exclusives, I don't see how they grow. Also, I feel like it's just going to kill the SEO. Like every time you click on an article from Google, you just can't read it. What?
Information should usually always be free. I understand if there's exclusive access to stuff that you want to sell, that's fine. But I don't know. It's a tough sell.
Like I get Bloomberg, big news organization, exclusives across the world. Like not just exclusives for, I'm talking tech. They do exclusives for politics, for business, for everything. I mean, and you get access to all of that by paying, what is it, like $50 a month? And that's a high price, but $7 a month for The Verge?
Or like the information.
I used to.
A great example of a site that's 100% worth every penny.
$200-300 a year. And they're charging a high price, but worth every penny. It's almost just like, even though it's $50 a year, it's like, okay, I'll just not read The Verge. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll read it first on Macrumors, most likely.
There's a billion other sites that do exactly what they do, and that's just a weird call to make. I'm sure that they have data. I'm sure it's backed up. I'm not saying that they're dumb or not smart, but it does feel very like
they're not dumb or not smart, but it does feel a bit out of touch.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like if you or I feel like for our videos, we're like, yeah, you got to pay us $7 a month to watch anything. It'd be like,
yeah,
weird.
like, okay, we just launched a Patreon. Imagine if I was like, oh, yeah, that's just where everything is now. Sorry. You don't get to watch it for free.
That's just weird. And that goes against my personal philosophy that I want my videos to reach as many humans as possible, which is a personal choice.
Your famously personal policy.
Yeah. I've said that for a while. And I like you said, I believe information should be free. Why are we relocking down the best thing that ever happened in the world, which is the democratization of information? Why are we going backward?
That's
just because we can't make money
right now.
I
think this is going to be a problem for them.
Yeah, I think it's. I disagree with it, and obviously we'll respect it. I still listen to their podcast, but like I thought about it. I was like, honestly, I'll say this: the Vergecast is the #1 tech podcast I listen to every week. I look forward to it. I love it. The second that goes behind a paywall, okay, guess no more Vergecast. Like I'll find some. There's 18 other tech podcasts that can fill that void.
Well, it's hard when you already run the most successful, greatest, most popular podcast of all time, Genius Bar.
I know. Crazy. Anyway, that's
billions and trillions of views a month. It's crazy. We don't have to.
Let's move on. Wishing them the best. Okay, a couple other things. I guess we should talk about this sort of in this vein before we wrap up with the Apple news. I didn't really realize this. TikTok's gonna be banned still. It
does look that way, doesn't it?
Bro, you want to know something hilarious? This is gonna be my counter to the last thing to The Verge. The Associated Press is the #1 news information in the world. Where's their paywall?
Maybe it's coming. Maybe they will be inspired by The Verge.
but they have so many breaking stories. They are always first, and it's crazy. And that's my,
They're first, and they're also like they're also very trusted. Like that's actual top-notch reporting.
Yeah.
If you got to say you have top-notch reporting, okay.
Yeah, if you got to say you're the number one Apple podcast, you probably aren't. TikTok's gonna be banned. I guess. Here's an interesting thing for me. I know we've been playing chicken with this for a while, but do you think this is gonna happen? You think TikTok ban?
Okay.
United States of America, TikTok not allowed. Real.
So
thing. I mean, we're getting
the
close.
ultimatum was sell to an American company or ban. TikTok's position is that their servers, they already do, like they invest and have servers here in the U.S., and that should be good enough, and they're just being bullied. And the CEO is not budging, which, good on you. And so when Trump gets into office, this conversation will be dead because it will be fine. TikTok will be unbanned or whatever, but there's a period in between that where, like, I think what's left? Does it still have to go to the Supreme Court?
Yes.
So there's one other stage that could help, but yeah, it's past the first stage, and now it's past the second stage where they're upholding the ban. And what's the date on it?
The day before the presidential inauguration, January 19th.
Huh. Are you okay? Listen, I love TikTok. I love using TikTok. It's like a great escape for me. But as someone that's actually on TikTok, what do you think? Are you worried?
TikTok's really fun. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's super satisfying to make short form content. But at the end of the day, it's always been a side project for me. And there's a sick part of me that says like not having to focus on that would be sick but I do feel bad. Like, I think half of LA is all just TikTok creators. And
probably.
If TikTok goes away, I mean, I've got some really close friends that is their current livelihood. And it would be a situation for some people to be like, I have to look for a job. And that sucks. And that's really unfortunate. And
Are these people popular enough to transition elsewhere?
Dude, making long-form content's impossible. I say that as a long-form YouTuber. Like, could you, John, imagine 0 subscribers, day one YouTube video for long-form tech
when all you've been doing is like filming with your front-facing camera on your phone, yeah.
Or even in a studio with a set and you're good at making TikToks, you're good at hooks. It's tough. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, this would fundamentally change the landscape of American media if this
100%.
If the ban happens. It has become that fundamental. I think it's 100+ Americans, 100 million plus. Yeah, 100+ people use TikTok here. 100 million humans, I believe, in the United States alone. Probably 150 now. Use TikTok, and that's over.
I do,
nearly
and
half the country.
I speak for all Americans, clearly.
Yeah. We're both in red. We're red-blooded. And, I mean, I love TikTok. It's super fun. I have made, over the past year, it's probably been 15, 20% of my revenue. So
that's pretty good.
Maybe actually that might
be. For 15 to 20%, I would expect you to be more upset about this, to be honest.
Maybe more like 10 to 15. At the end of the day, I don't do everything for money. Like, I don't know. It would be unfortunate, but it's just like if I just work a little bit harder on long form, I can make that up there. Or if I start a different company or a different thing, like one of the best quotes I've heard is just like, I can't remember it exactly, but it's something about longevity. Just like, maybe just being grateful for it. We sort of talked about that last week. Oh, we're transitioning to YouTube Talk.
I can't do it.
Red light.
It's not YouTube Talk. It's TikTok Talk. TikTok Talk.
TTT. But yeah, I would be super sad as a user. It'd probably be really great for my attention span because I do be on there a lot. But as a creator, it would be unfortunate and I would miss it. But I'm only at 200K on there. It's not a huge loss for me. It's not like, I'm more pissed off and sad for my friends than anybody else, and I really hope it doesn't get banned for that reason. I mean, selfishly, I hope it doesn't get banned, but
it's one of those things where I'm not claiming to have any psychic powers, but it's just one of those things where I don't have a feeling of like doom. Like I feel like it's going to be fine. I feel like
same. That's how I feel
even if it's banned for a day or two, like it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
it's great. It's a great platform. I don't care what anyone says. It's highly addicting, and that's what makes it great.
And that's what.
And we're here to make America great again.
No, we're here to make Apple great again.
Make Apple great again. iPhone 17 Air expected to be 2 millimeters thinner than the iPhone 16 Pro. Whoa. We're right back to the Apple news. How about that?
Yeah, dude. You getting excited for this thin phone? I heard a little birdie that it looks pretty crazy in a dream I had.
Oh, in a dream. Okay.
Yeah, okay. A dream from.
Yeah, it's almost like it's so thin they would have to move some stuff around. Huh. Odd. I'm buying it.
Makes sense. You're not buying it?
I am.
Oh, you are. Yeah.
Are you?
Of course, you have to. That drop test is going to go crazy.
Okay, well, hang on. That's an easy question because you're going to buy all of them. Is that going to be your main phone?
Here's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking Pro, because the Pros are getting redesigned too, which is incredibly exciting. I'm so ready. I'm trying to think. No, the 5S was iOS 7, so it wasn't a redesign.
Huh?
I was just thinking, like, would they be lining up an iOS redesign with a phone redesign? I mean, that would be one way to reinvigorate iPhone sales. If you reinvigorated the software and the hardware in the the same year, that would get people paying attention.
It would.
And if they do that, it would actually be a good time to invest in Apple.
When is it not?
That would spur sales. I don't know. It's the highest it's ever been right now, and they don't really have a lot in the pipeline.
What do you mean? We just talk about Apple TV.
Yeah, but those aren't going to be revenue movers. An Apple television wouldn't be a revenue mover.
It would be a little bit.
17 Pro and 17 Air, I believe that those will be revenue movers.
What else is coming?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit. I can't do another year like that.
I know. We're getting the smart HomePod TV thing.
What about the Apple Watch with the flat sides?
Oh, no. I don't want to do this again.
I think listen, I think it's time, Tim. It's Tim time for the flat sides on the watch.
So that's basically what's new in Apple news. Not a huge week, but some interesting stuff. I'm very excited this phone is going to be so thin. Was there any other stories that you saw this week that you thought were crazy?
Let me look. Nope.
No, there's not.
Nope. Not a single thing.
John, I'm not doing well.
Why not, man? Why? What's wrong?
Dude, I'm moving and I've just got all this stuff to sell, but I don't have time to like sit in line at the post office and like go through that whole process.
Are you crazy? Do you know what year it is? It's 2024. It's almost 2025 and you're not on stamps.com yet, today's sponsor?
Wait, tell me about stamps.com, John.
They're absolutely incredible. Skip all the lines of USPS, UPS, all that stuff. That's saving time. It's saving money and gas. But guess what also it's saving? It's saving shipping money. I'm talking up to 89% off of USPS and UPS rates. If you're not taking advantage of that deal, I don't know what to, if you are sitting here, Sam, or a listener, hearing me talk about this on Genius Bar, and you go, okay, that's cool. And then you get in your car and you drive to a post office and stand in line with sticky people. I don't know. You're cooked.
Guys, with Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and a printer, and they even send you a free scale because this holiday, it's more holiday, less hustle. Free up time with Stamps.com. Sign up at Stamps.com and enter code GENIUS for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. That's Stamps.com, code GENIUS.
They're giving so much away. It's crazy. And they're giving you 89% off. It doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Stamps, so much.
Oh, yeah. Last thing I saw that I didn't want to bring up. I know, it would be funny.
Are we being mean to The Verge? Or did they deserve it?
Yeah, but we're allowed to be critics. We're in the tech field. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
We're not being mean to people. I'm being mean to a site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when
people,
the tech
people
websites
are mean to us every week. We're
I was
allowed
going to say
share our opinion.
when tech websites write about me, they call me dubious. So
yeah.
you know, saddle up.
Do you think this foldable iPhone is ever going to happen?
No, never. Clip this. It's going to be great. This clip, listen, hopefully by the time this comes out, I'll still be making documentaries. But if not, all of you have to be making a documentary. And you need to clip this because when it does ship, it's going to be great for your doc. Me saying it's definitely never going to happen. Sam, don't yawn. You can't be tired.
I'm really tired.
We're entertaining. Come back to us. Hey, wait, go up.
I just think
the phone got too far up. You're too far up. I was
what
too
do you want me to
far up.
what?
Go down. Under the picture. The foldable iPhone is currently expected to launch in late 2026.
Okay. So that would be
2
years from now. 2 years from now, will we have a foldable iPhone in our hand? I say no way. No way. Now,
no
I'm
way,
not going to say
Jose.
never. I'm not going to say never.
Never. I'm saying never.
I am not saying never because I feel like we would have heard it got canceled by now. I just don't think it's going to be 2 years from now. I think it'd be minimum 3 years from right now.
Why? What?
For us to have
literally, why? In 3 years, are we still going to care about foldable phones?
Dude, they've been out since 2020 and I still don't care.
That's what I'm saying. So in 3 more years,
they're not good yet.
Are they more popular or less?
Less.
I just have a hard time believing that that's worth Apple's time.
I agree. I think they're exploring it. I think they'd be dumb not to explore a new technological
of course.
idea.
Explore all you want.
I think they're prototyping. We've heard from the information they said that they're basically just like, we don't know how to get rid of the crease either. So it's basically them waiting for the crease to go away. But I mean this.
But
I just
how?
can't think of.
You're folding a thing in half. What do you mean you want to get rid of the crease?
Yeah, the folding phone I don't get. I wonder what our audience thinks. I can't remember. I know we've talked about this before, but I can't remember if they want it to see a foldable phone or if y'all are.
Well, if they're a genius, this is what they subscribe to. Foldable iPad good, foldable phone bad.
Yeah, foldable iPad would be really cool. I could see that happening within 2 years.
Making big thing more portable, good.
Yeah.
Making portable thing more portable,
portable,
but also add a whole extra step to get to the place that you would just be if you had a regular one.
Yeah.
I don't got to open anything. Look, ready? Sam texted me. I'm ready to reply. It's done.
Yeah. It's just kind of a perfect form factor already.
I
feel like
it's great.
I don't know. It's pretty thin and light. I don't really hear many people.
I hear it's going to get thinner.
And then they're making an iPhone Air. So if you want it to be more portable, it's just that.
What did
I don't really
say?
know.
Don't bet against a smartphone.
Yeah, dude.
This is like smartphone. Don't bet against smartphone. Foldable one. Don't bet against a good one.
Don't bet against yourself, buddy. It's okay.
It's not. Yeah, maybe we're just not cool. Maybe we're old now and we don't understand how great and fun foldable phones are, and we're wrong and they're really popular. And I have never seen one out in the wild, but there is also an argument to be made that I never go out in the wild. So,
let's show my favorite. Let's show my favorite graph. Basically. Oh, okay.
Force.
Dude.
I just read it.
Foldable phone shipments gradually rise. Market penetration expected to reach nearly 5% by 2028.
Now, listen, you might say that article was probably really long ago. They probably didn't understand how much it was going to explode by now. June. This came out in June of this year, by the way. 5% by 20 in 3 more years.
They've been out since 2019, 2020.
So what's it at now?
That's a good point. What is it at currently?
If it's going to take 3 years to get to 5%,
1.5% of the entire smartphone market in 2024 is foldable phones. Why would Apple spend their time on something that won't be 5%? Dude, they're getting rid of the iPhone Plus because it's about 5 to 10%. Why would they invest in a portion of the market that no one cares about?
That's a lot of R&D.
This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, if you have your folding phone, great. I don't want you to stop using it. I hope you enjoy it.
I want you to stop using it.
Okay, I do too, if I'm being honest. I just was trying to be nice. I just don't get it. I have touched them before. They are gimmicky and fun.
Before. Okay.
And I get if you're bored of your phone, it's a cool, fun options, but I'm not really bored of my phone because the folding phone is worse, and it's just it would have taken off by now. If it was going to win. The game is
not hardware. It's never been hardware. Yeah. If you're bored with your phones because you're bored with your software, software needs to be better. More attention needs to be paid to it. Less bugs, less terrible, less not work, less features that aren't actually out. They get announced. I don't know who's keeping track. Apple track.
I agree. I am. But yeah, I don't think folding phone is gonna happen anytime soon. If it does,
just I don't feel like it's worth it at all.
Crazy. I agree. Why would
we say that, but they also put out the same people to put out Vision Pro. So
I think Vision Pro long term could be worth it though.
Oh, yeah, like the mission with Vision Pro, yeah. Like, what's the mission with a foldable phone? That's it.
But John, you can set it up and fold it and then use your phone as like a tripod to take a selfie.
That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Dude, there's so many times I want to do that it makes
I wanted to do it before the show, and you just, luckily you distracted me by recording this so I could just handle the sadness that was inside me, my body. Inside me body.
I don't think it's going to happen, guys. If you want a folding phone, keep looking somewhere else. Doesn't make sense for Apple to invest. And I just didn't know it was still 1.5%. They've been out for 4 or 5 years, and they haven't even hit 5%. Yikes.
That is, do you think we sold more Genius cloths than they have sold foldable phones?
Well, it does say, even though it's only 1.5% of the market, it is still 18 million units. So.
Okay, 18 million units from the first one to now?
No, this year in 2024.
That's okay. That's respectable.
But bro, think about Apple.
And
if Apple sold every one of those, 18 million for Apple is nothing.
Oh yeah, that's a 18 million for Apple would be a bad opening weekend.
Apple sells 100 million standard iPhones a year. Why would they? They're going to be playing around with it. I think they're waiting for the technology to get better, but it's just going to be like the Apple car. I think the rumors are going to slow play it. There are people actively working on it.
Wait a minute.
What?
By 2028, I'm going to guess Tim's gone. John Turnus comes in, and what's John Turnus doing? He's trying to be hip and cool. And what's he release?
Oh, no.
An iPhone that folds.
Stop it, dog. Stop.
Yeah. It is his Turnus after all.
And with that, I'm hitting the button.
Well, you didn't play the outro last week, and people were sad and upset.
Really? I didn't read that.
Yeah, you forgot it. You forgot it. Well, technically, I forgot it too, I guess.
That shows you how stressed I was. Holy crap.
Yeah. We were locked in. You. It's 2:45 in the morning, and I could go for 4 more hours.
I got to go eat dinner, and then I got to come. Dude, I could move my mattress to the new. No, I can't really do that.
Dude, don't just fucking chill, Jesus.
Well, but I don't. I'm sleeping on a mattress on the floor at my old apartment now because we moved the bed over. But the electrician's
that's good. That's a reminder. It's good every once in a while to sleep on the floor.
Humble.
Yeah, be a humble Sam. You got the most expensive couch you've ever purchased. It's time to sleep on the fucking floor.
Well, I didn't buy it yet. I'm going to buy it probably tonight.
Well, tonight you have to sleep as well, so
there we go.
Buy it on the floor.
Fun episode. Appreciate you, bro. So excited for your week. The doc comes out this week, correct?
Oh, yeah, I guess that means the next time we do Genius Bar, it will be out.
And people will be letting you know.
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, live premiere. Be there or be square.
Damn, I gotta make sure. I should try to get my TV and mount it by then so I can watch it.
I would love that. Or it's gonna be the first thing you watch. Wait,
I don't know.
Something else that I put out was the first thing you watched at your current apartment.
Oh yeah, it was the Tim doc.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well we have to keep it alive.
Yeah, every time I move, you have to do a new documentary. This sounds like hell.
Oh, it is. In case you're wondering.
Yeah.
Look at my eyes. This is the eyes of a man who is in hell currently.
You look beautiful, buddy.
Oh yeah, look at all that shit over there. Don't worry about what that's about, but look at all this shit.
Why do you have colored markers and stuff?
I'm just saying, maybe there's like some in a documentary or something that's coming up. Maybe there's like some court paperwork that needs to be recreated, and you know.
Damn.
But who knows though? I don't.
Damn.
I guess I will see you. Wait.
On Friday.
Oh shit. Hang on.
What?
Oh, it's only the 9th. Okay. So next week, Genius Bar.
In the new place, I think. Genius Bar will be set up in the new place.
Then one more Genius Bar this way. And then the next episode after that is I'll be on your expensive couch.
The couch isn't going to be here yet.
What the hell?
February. I know it. Unless I get an ugly color. Well, the color's not ugly. It's just a little darker than I'd want. Is it worth waiting for the color that I really want if it's the same price?
How long is the wait?
February 3rd.
No, don't
2
wait.
months.
Don't
it's
wait.
Tempting.
You could, here's the thing. What materials on it?
I don't know what to call it, but it's a nice one.
Well, with furniture like that, you can always have it reupholstered. So if there's a color that you want, you made a face. He made a face.
Lot of money though. It's going to cost a lot of money.
It's going to cost less than it is buying it.
Yeah, but I'm already investing.
They just got to change the wrapping paper on it. Is all.
Dude.
What?
I'm looking right now. I'm going to show you the color.
Okay.
The couch.
It's darker than you want, huh?
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, so was life.
Yeah. Amen.
I'm waiting.
Tatum gray. So this is the color. This is the color that I can get now.
Okay.
It's called Tatum gray. It's okay. But the color I really want
is his first name Channing?
It is not. The color I really want is Tatum bone.
Tatum Channing.
See, yeah, that's the one I want. It's a little lighter.
That's the exact same color, brother.
I know it looks so similar, but it is different. Oh, but even that looks a little dark. Tatum bone. Summer ivory? This is tough, bro.
You want your couch to look happy?
Geno cement? Why do they stop? Oh, God. I could get the Tatum.
February is a while.
Oh, I don't get the Tatum until December 26th, though, if I order right now.
That's perfect timing for me.
Oh, bro, it says January 2nd to January 6th if I order right now. So might as well just wait the bad one. So I might as well just wait anyway. It's only another month. I'll have couches in there.
You can be humble and sit on the floor.
I'm ordering. Oh, but the Tatum bone now looks kind of dark. Fuck, dude. Ordering couches is so hard.
Wait, let me see the couch again. I didn't really look at the couch part. I just looked at the color part.
The couch is like mid.
What do you mean?
Like
you just hyped it up.
It doesn't look incredibly exciting.
Have you sat on this couch?
Yeah, it's the most comfortable couch I've ever sat
on. Yeah.
You would think. I'm not going to do the wedge in the middle, But I mean, it looks like couch. Don't get me wrong. I know it looks like an Alibaba couch,
comfy.
right?
It does not look like an Alibaba couch.
But I'm telling you, it is the most comfortable
couches
thing
on
I've ever sat
Alibaba?
on. Oh, they got it.
That's got to ship a really big thing all the way here.
Actually, I don't know if they do. I'm just talking. Okay, I need to go eat. It's midnight. It's 3 a.m. for you. We got to go. I love you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be like probably in a half hour after this. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta go eat, shower, and go to bed.
Do you realize how weird that is? Have you ever been like in bed, you know you're tired, and then you have the thought of like, in 20 minutes, I'm going to be not here anymore?
No, I haven't had that.
Isn't that weird?
Like that. Yeah,
like in 30 minutes, I will probably be asleep. I will not be conscious. And that's just weird to plan that way.
Damn, you fall asleep fast. Somebody doesn't have anxiety right now.
Oh, I am exhausted, so I'm going to close my eyes. Probably, maybe a little vitamin. It's probably too late for vitamins. I don't like having vitamins this late because then it'll carry on into the following day.
Yeah, you can't do that too late.
So, probably just going to be asleep. And you know
what?
what?
You guys, we got to go. Wrap it. Wrap it, bro.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week.
No. Say it. You were going to say something else, but wrap it. Wrap it means wrap it up.
I didn't do any vitamins before the show. I waited.
That would have been funny, though.
No, it would not be funny. You think it would be funny. I think it would be funny, but in reality, it probably won't be. I never want to be on vitamins. I know we drank vitamins, for one of the shows together, but
we did.
Yeah. Vitamins are only fun if everyone's on them, and not all of us are on them, so.
I feel like I'm on vitamins right now. I'm pretty.
All right, go eat.
I'm
gonna go eat my pillow.
Have fun. Bye.
Okay, bye.